Good job, guys.
Jesus,
Friendly mission successful.
you're savages.
Some dirty shit, homie. That was fucking brutal.
Hello everybody, my name is HalfShotz, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys about 10 things you need to know when playing Rainbow Six Siege. When I started playing, it was in the middle of a season, and it was pretty overwhelming playing with people who had a lot of experience. So here's my list of 10 tips to get you guys started. Number 1, learn the maps, and get used to breaking down walls, windows, doors, and ceilings. Siege is all about creating opportunities for your team to get an advantage. One of the main ways of doing this when on offense is to break down walls and other destructibles to catch the enemy off guard. It also gives you a better view into the objective room and allows you to come up with a game plan. Number 2, leaning. Leaning is something that, if you've never played a first-person shooter that uses it, takes a bit of getting used to, but is incredibly handy for peeking around corners without exposing your entire body. This allows you to get quick glances at where an enemy might be hiding, or camp a narrow opening, waiting for somebody to walk by. Number 3, play multiple different offense and defense characters. It helps you better understand their strengths and their weaknesses, which can give you a good insight on how to go up against them. Using their special abilities helps you understand when the enemy might use one of them, and what signs to look or listen for when one of them is about to be used. Number 4. There's usually 2 types of teams, rushers and campers. Teams that rush hope to catch their enemies off guard by all attacking at the same time and going straight for the objective. Teams that camp are much slower, but much more thorough. They'll check empty rooms and other floors to clear out enemies one by one. Number 5. Listen to your surroundings. Now this is crucial, because a lot of the time you can tell where an enemy is or what they're doing just by listening to them. If you hear footsteps behind a wall, you might be able to shoot through it and catch them off guard. Hear the sound of Velcro? That probably means you're about to have a nitro cell thrown at you. Knowing where the enemy is and what they're doing can keep you alive longer and help kill them sooner. Number 6, communicate with your team.
Lightning, you're good to push in, there's nobody in here.
Yeah, that's what I was just...
Yeah, you're still good to push in, they went back in.
The easiest and best way to do this is to invest in a microphone or a headset. Being able to give your teammates a heads up on enemy locations or what they're doing can be the difference between a win and a loss. Helping your team avoid traps and sneak through openings makes a huge difference. Number 7. Scouting out locations. At the beginning of every round, the team on offense gets to control a drone and scout out where the objective is and what enemies you'll be facing. If you don't find the objective before the time limit, going back to your drone while the rest of your team start moving in is not a bad thing. And remember rule number 6? As you're controlling your drone, make sure to let them know where enemies are as you work your way to the objective so they can start clearing them out. Number 8. Change your gear for the map and objective that you're on. If the map mainly consists of a lot of closed-in spaces, a shotgun will probably do you a lot better than a rifle. However, if you're on a map that gives you a great vantage point to shoot from a longer distance, the rifle is probably going to be your best choice. The same goes for nitrocells, shields, and other gear. Some will give you bigger advantages in certain situations, so always be prepared to change things up as needed. Number 9. Roaming and defending. Both are good ideas unless your teammates all do one or the other. Roaming is when you aren't close to the objective, but wandering around the building hoping to catch an enemy on their way in or sneaking up behind them. Defending is when you stick to the objective room or one room away from it to kill enemies as they try to enter. And finally, number 10. Don't listen to the assholes.
Fuck! I was fucking shooting the guy in the window and you fucking ran in front of me. I didn't, you fucking I was already shooting and then you ran in front of me. Watch it, you fucking
In my experience, players can be pretty harsh to new players in the game. I've been yelled at for not knowing where I'm going, how to disarm bombs, or missing obvious shots that could have helped us win. It can get frustrating, but ignore them. Keep at it, and the more you play, the better you'll get. So that wraps up my list of 10 things I think every new Siege player should know. If you can think of something that wasn't mentioned in my list, leave a comment down below, and if I do an update, I'll make sure to credit you and your tip in the next video. That's going to be all from me today. My name is HalfShotz, and I'll see you guys next time.
Call me like a Hellcat.